I literally need to find a way to do this better, but I'm not, for all that is holy, bringing a tripod here. Okay, so lucky for me, I get to double plan today because of conferences, so that helps tremendously. This is my little conference look. I'm wearing a nice little long shirt, some leggings, and then boots. My Thera boots. So makes everything more fun. Sorry. Anyways, so when I do conferences, what I typically do is different from what my school's doing, but well, my school last year. But this one is doing better. So sorry, I lost my brain. It's just been a really busy morning. So with conferences, I have my students make a folder. My kids, for some reason, really like stickers, and there's 2 girls in this classroom that just have sticker drawers that they give stickers out to their friends. It doesn't bother me. They don't do it during core time, so whatever. But they have stickers, and they're really, really cute stickers, and they just decorate it however they want to with their name on it. This year, however, I had them write a goal for themselves. I'm not going to share that because that's very personal for them, but I had them write a goal for themselves in here that I can help them obtain over the year. So like if they want to read more words, I want to help them get there. If they want to work on their handwriting, I want to help them get there. This is a goal that them and myself can work on together. So I have them do that. They're behind me on the floor, that's why I'm throwing it back there. And then what else I do is all of their testing, because obviously with school there's a lot of testing. So we do testing on FastBridge, and so they have A Math, CBMR, which is words per minute, math fluency, and A Math. So I think there's A Math and A Reading. So what I do is I write down what they got with the goal for that semester. So like fall goal is 132 words. If the kids got 200 words, I put 200 words, and so on and so forth. So then on conferences, or at conferences, I will go over it with their parents and just be like, your kid is reading over, they're doing really well, they're on college pathway, or they have some risk or low risk with their reading. So we go over that and we kind of like talk about things, and then I would give them pointers on how to help their kids in certain areas, like math. Math is a very, very hard thing for my kids. Like 65% of my kids struggle with math. So a lot of what I would say is like work on your multiplication, or do some math at home, or if I need to, I can make some worksheets, just simple problems, and have them send home and bring back to me. So that's what I do on that. Speaking of math or core, I also try to keep at least one project they've done for ELA, one math thing, and recently we took a math test, so that's a math test. And then I have recently had them write something, so that's going to go inside of it as well. So this is all going to come together so the kids can have with them. And then at conferences, we talk about their math and be like, okay, this is what we've been working on in math. Your kid's getting it or you're not getting it. This is what we did in ELA. This is what they were supposed to do. Your kid really did well. Recently, I think I showed us in the video last week, we did Cougars pamphlets, which were like my most favorite thing that we did because the kids worked super hard and they look amazing. And that's something I want to have the parents look at. Like if you've looked outside, we did our Cougars project. The kids did really, really well. I'm very, very happy with how they all turned out. So we just go over that, we talk, and then my school has some things that I need to go over for that, but that's school stuff. But conferences are probably the most stressful time also. If you're a new teacher, I need you to know that because it's the most stressful time, because you're not just talking to the kids anymore, you're talking to their parents. And sometimes parents react to certain things differently, and it's just a lot for newcomers. I know my first parent-teacher conference, I was sweating profusely because it's just so nerve-wracking, especially if you have like behavior or a kid that is struggling somewhere and you need to explain it to the parents. Some parents take that well, some parents do not. So it's just an up in the air sort of thing. So I try to be very like for real with my kids and like what I expect, and like I keep telling them I'm going to tell your parents what's going on in the classroom. So if you're a chatty person, I'm going to tell them you're a chatty person, and that's okay, because I was a chatty person when I was in school, and I am getting my revenge. My teachers, past teachers, are getting revenge on me now with the kids that I'm having that are talkative as well. But yeah, and another thing that I did is fill out exactly who's here or who's conference is next and at what time, and have it outside your door also, and one for yourself so you can check off when people are gone. My school has a sign-in sheet as well, so it's always just a lot of information, but it's always good to have a sheet and then your door closed if you can, so people know like, hey, she's in a conference, I cannot bother her right now, and then vice versa. So it's a lot, but you can do it, I can do it, we all can do it. But like, everybody's just so stressed out, and especially with conferences, we stay here until 7:30 at night and then do it all again on Wednesday. So Wednesday, I'm going to be very, very honest with you, it might just be not a lazy day. I don't want to say lazy day because there will be academics, but it's just going to be slow. It's a lot, and like today 7:30, tomorrow 7:30, and then Thursday is an all day because there are parents that work and cannot make it. So we're here all day from 9 to 4, and it's just but luckily on Thursday I don't have that many people. But yes, conference week is probably the most stressful week, that and state testing week, but we can get through it, we can do it. Right now I need to put in remaining grades, because if I put my grades in, then I don't have to stay on Friday to do them. So that is goal number 1. And I have a sticky note full of things I need to get done before my kids come back from specials, because then we have intervention groups, which I will talk about later when I start figuring it out, because I'm in something I haven't done yet before. And then math intervention, my kids earned a electronic party, so they get to do that during then. So that gives me a little bit more time also. So it's a lot, but we got it. That is it. That is day 1 of conferences done. I had 9 different kids show up today, and it actually went really, really well. First of all, I've never had 9 show up. I've usually had a few not come at all, but 9 of them did. So I was very, very excited. 9 out of 9, 100%. The whole conference went really, really well. Parents were very eager to help their students out. In my classroom, and particularly multiplication and division are very, very hard. We struggle with that greatly. And a lot of parents were willing to help, like send stuff home. We will help the kids if need be and all that stuff. So that was very, very awesome. I was talking to my team, and I guess through all of 5th grade, multiplication and division is something that we're struggling with. So we are planning on sending home homework for the kids to do to practice that. So I'm excited for that because they need it, and yes, they're not going to like it, but they need it. And multiplication and division is in a lot of what they do coming up, so I think it's the best thing for them. Tomorrow I have 6 conferences. I have a break to eat in a little bit in the beginning, and then the last hour I have no one, so I get to work on stuff in here if need be. But my silly brain forgot to have a lunch break this time, so I had to scoff down food for between 2 conferences. So note to self, always plan for your food first, or plan your lunch break first before you hand out conference sheets, because I didn't, and I regret that. But I made time and I figured it out. Luckily my conferences went really, really quickly. We just kind of went over their test scores, things that I was concerned about for the kids, I told the parents, and then we just went over work that we've had. I highly recommend keeping some of their work that you are really proud of, to tell them like, hey, your kid did this, they're amazing at this, and something that you know that the kids should work on. So again, to show the parents, hey, this is where we're struggling, this is why I think you should work on this. And I did that. I did 2 math tests, 1 project, another project, because it was just there, and then a writing assignment so we can look at their handwriting, because sometimes kids have amazing handwriting to even where I'm jealous, or they need some help. So I think those are some good areas to help with the parents. It is now 7:33. I'm exhausted and I have to come back to work tomorrow to do it all over again. Luckily tomorrow should be easy. I have some fun activities planned to hopefully get the day just done, because I'm going to be tired. And then Thursday it's an all-day conference, but I only have 7 conferences that day, 1 in the morning, and then like a good chunk from 10 to 1, and then smooth sailing from there. So hopefully my team and I can plan in between there. That's the plan anyways, because if we're gonna come back and we have no idea what we're doing. Yeah, so that's that. Today was actually pretty good too, with everything considering, because we had a long list of stuff we needed to get done, but we did that. The kids had their party, their electronics party. They loved it. They had a great time. I was walking around. A lot of them were playing Roblox, of course, but I got to learn a little bit of what that was, because I don't know what Roblox is. All I remember is little block characters, and now there's like more. It's weird. And then for math today, because I was just so exhausted from everything going on, I literally just did it around the world with them. So that is like my one big teacher tip. If you are exhausted and don't want to actually teach, then review with them with around the world. And all you literally need is tape and index cards. Like, I just wrote problems on index cards and taped them around my room, at least 20, depending on where your kids are. And they just did that and they loved it. Like, it was fun. I'm probably going to hide the questions next time so they actually have to like look in weird places, because I think that would have made it more fun for them. But tomorrow they have kind of a math quiz, and then we're going to do a bakery thing. I don't know, something to be fun and to kick off their long break, because they're going to be gone for 5 days because we have conferences on Thursday. And teachers have a non-teaching duty day on Friday, the weekend, and then on the 21st we have in-service. So a lot going on, but we're almost there. One more day. I consider not having a kids here a day off. Yes, I'm here when I could be at home doing something else, but there is a list of things I need to get done in this classroom. So you guys are going to see that. How lucky are you? But yeah, first day of conferences is good. I'm excited to go home and shower and touch my cats, play with my cats, and just relax until I go to bed. Hopefully I don't go to bed as soon as I get home. Fingers crossed I don't.